Next, we have the most boring ass fucking thing in the game. This shit goes straight into F, bro. Do not Google Mango FNAF 2. What the fuck is this?
Hey yo, what the fuck?
So basically, as you can see over here, my most popular video on the channel is my FNAF game tier list.
Nice.
So I thought, okay, why not make also another tier list about the FNAF characters? Now, as you can see,
What the hell?
we have a shit ton of characters right here. So what I'm gonna do is, I'm actually gonna only rate FNAF 1 to FNAF 4, because that's the only games I'm actually really familiar with the animatronics. Like, we're gonna do everything to plush rep. So let's just start off with Freddy from the OG FNAF. I think that Freddy pretty much deserves one of the highest tiers. We're gonna put it in A, because S we're gonna rename to
The GOAT!
and it's gonna be for one animatronic, which I already know which one's gonna be. Maybe you know as well. We're gonna call this tier, by the way, Terrifying. Did I spell that right? The thing with Freddy is, right, his mechanic is very different to what you're used to with Bonnie, Chica, and Foxy before you encounter Freddy, right? Because he moves around very sneakily, you can't really see him on the cameras, and then you have to close the door before he even gets to the door, right? So I think he's a very well made character. Bonnie and Chica, I think I'm just gonna put both of them also in the same tier as Freddy, because Bonnie and Chica are the first two animatronics you actually see moving, and I think they're really well made and creepy. Especially Bonnie, bro. That one frame of Bonnie on that weird camera in the parts and servers or whatever, that shit's terrifying. Foxy, I'm gonna put Foxy in B, just because he's really easy to counter and he's not that scary. His jump scare is kinda like, he just literally comes in the fucking door. Golden Freddy, I think Golden Freddy is really fucking scary. He's just like super cursed, like, because if he jump scares you, it's just this weird ass picture of him and the weird sound effect. It's just really creepy. Okay, so as I was editing this, I just tried to find like a clip of the Golden Freddy jump scare and shit, and I found this clip, which I've been laughing at it for like 5 fucking minutes. Just look at this shit. Here we go, we have a bunch of them for FNAF 2. I think I'm just gonna put all toy animatronics in B, because I feel like they're just kind of less scary versions of the main characters, which is actually exactly what they're supposed to be, right? They're supposed to be less scary versions of the other ones. But I just don't like how not a big fan, for example, how Bonnie comes in the office and it's just like a sliding PNG of him coming in front of your face. I think that's just kind of, I don't know, it's a bit lazy, I don't know. Mango, I think Mango is really scary. There's one shot of Mango which terrified me when I was still a kid. Wait, let me try to find it. Oh god, do not Google Mango FNAF 2. What the fuck is this?
Hey yo, what the fuck?
This shit scared the fuck out of me, bro. Like that? Hell no. Ah yes, next we have the most boring ass fucking thing in the game. This shit goes straight into F, bro. Balloon Boy is so fucking boring, bro. This guy is so annoying. He just comes in the office, laughs at you, and just sits there, and he doesn't even jump scare you or anything. He doesn't do anything. He just sits there and prevents you from using your flashlight. That's all he does. It's so fucking annoying. I forgot what the hell this thing's name is. It's JJ or some shit? There's like one frame of it where you can see it in the office. I don't really care. I think it's a really boring Easter egg. Puppet, fuck that thing. Another cursed thing right here. I don't even know what to say about the puppet. It just looks like something that comes out of a nightmare, and the way it's like, if he comes out and you hear that that music box, hell no. Okay, old Freddy, I think it's not as scary in FNAF 2 as Freddy is scary in FNAF 1, so I'm gonna put it in B. Also, let's rename this from B. Like, what the hell is B? Really scary. Old Bonnie goes into terrifying for me, bro. I don't know what it is about him just missing the face, just makes it so freaking weird. I hate that. Old Chica, I think, goes in really scary with Freddy here. Old Foxy, I think I'm just gonna put him in terrifying, honestly, because this really scared me every time. Because unlike most other animatronics here, most of them you know when they're gonna jump scare you, right? For example, the Freddy and the Bonnie and the Chica, they all get in your office and you know, like, okay, if I fucked up, I'm gonna die here. But Foxy, it was always like I was just doing something, I was checking, oh, vent, oh shit! Golden Freddy, I think, goes into terrifying. Golden Freddy was so interesting for me, because at the time of when FNAF 2 came out, like, for me at least, I was like, Golden Freddy was such like an Easter egg, right? That it didn't really feel like it had anything to do with the game. It was just like a really weird Easter egg, you know? So for me it was really creepy to see Golden Freddy actually in the game as like a feature animatronic, you know what I mean?
What the fuck?
Shadow Bonnie. I'm gonna be real, I have no fucking clue what Shadow Bunny like means, as in what the lore behind Shadow Bunny is. I just know it's a boring ass Easter egg, just like that whatever fucking JJGG whatever the hell that is. Shadow Freddy, on the other hand, I think is really cool. I think I'm gonna give him a new tier. Really cool Easter egg. Because this was one of those things that I didn't know for the longest time. Is it real? Is it fake? Or is it like... Because I saw it once like in a video or some shit and I was like, what the hell? Is that edited? What is that? But it looks really real, unlike Shadow Bonnie, which really just looks like someone photoshopped it. Here we go. We came to FNAF 3. In the beginning, if you guessed Springtrap to be the one animatronic that goes into the GOAT category, you are correct. Springtrap is just the coolest character in the franchise, and I don't care what anyone says, and I think that most people would actually agree. He may not have like a super scary jump scare, right? But I think just the idea that he's the only one there, you know, the lore behind, you know, William Afton getting stuck in this animatronic, still being alive in some way, I think that's a great script for the game. I think his mechanics are really good, that he's following the sound, you know. I think it's just a fantastic character overall. So here's what I did for all the Phantom animatronics. I put a special category, which is really long, but it's called Not That Scary But Necessary for Gameplay, because I'd say that all Phantom animatronics are not really scary, but I feel like the point of Phantom animatronics is really they just have to kind of be there, so the gameplay works with Springtrap, right? So there's something needs to be happening to distract you from redirecting Springtrap, right? And now we have FNAF 4 left. Here we go. FNAF 4, I'd say, is probably my favorite game in the franchise. I'm still kind of not sure if it's my favorite or not. It's definitely the scariest one, and it's the only one that I haven't played yet because I'm too scared to play it. Alright, so what I'm gonna put is I'm gonna put Freddy in really scary, because you can kind of avoid him with just, you know, flashing the little Freddys, and that's about it. I rarely see in playthroughs on YouTube anyone getting jump scared by Freddy unless they get jump scared at the beginning because they don't know what they have to do about it. I'd say Bonnie is terrifying, I think Chica is terrifying, I think Foxy is terrifying. Fredbear is also really terrifying to me, because the thing with Chica and Bonnie is, in a perfect playthrough, you don't see them. Right? But you don't see them, because if you see them, you're dead. But the thing with Fredbear is you have to see him, because you have to flash the light and close the door and shit. Okay, then we have this thing, Nightmare. There's a reason that this thing is called Nightmare. This thing is straight up nightmare fuel. What the hell is that? I think it's just so cursed when it kills you, and it's just like a PNG with just like weird noises and shit. It's really cursed, honestly. Here we have the last thing, which is Plush Trap. I'm thinking if I put this in terrifying or really scary, because it's so scary how you have to wait and then turn on the flashlight, and just anytime he could just jump on you out of nowhere. We'll put him in really scary because he's like a little plushie, he's not really an animatronic. Anyways, I think that's about it for the tier list. Let me know in the comments, who do you think are the scariest animatronics, and who scared you the most when you played FNAF for the first time? I'm really interested to see what you guys think. If anyone puts any of these higher than F, then I'm gonna delete your comment.